Jeremy is a 5'5" bundle of energy.
Right! Yeehaw!
From the minute his feet hit the floor in the morning till he keels over at 9 o'clock at night. He is constantly on the go. He's social. He's genuine. He loves everybody and everything.
Oh, that's awesome, isn't it? Our tomato soup is coming back.
Jeremy is a sports fanatic.
Bowling's my favorite game. Matt, Sarah, and Laura, and my friends, all of us bowl together, like a big group, like one big day after another. It's really fun.
Jeremy has what's called Williams syndrome, and it is a genetic disorder. It's a compilation of facial features, developmental disabilities, and some physical issues, primarily cardiac. So there are heart issues that go with it. Well, you know, when you were expecting your first child, it's amazing in your head what you can imagine. I mean, you've got their whole life planned out for them. I even knew what kind of car the kid was going to drive. When you, all of a sudden, all the dreams, these plans that you had made are gone. And when he was 4 months old, it was the first time they put a name to it. And you don't want to believe that, because this is... When someone looks at you and hands you this label, well, immediately you think of, they're going to be shunned socially. What's their life going to be like? They're not going to have freedoms. They're not going to be able... Their life will have no value. And I think that was the hardest thing, was to think that his life would never have value. It wouldn't be fulfilling. We decided we're going to raise him to be all he can be. We never stopped pushing him. He went to school. And you start to move on, and life starts to look okay, and you get into a routine. Each phase of their life, each milestone that they're reaching, going from elementary school to junior high, from junior high to high school. And then as you come up to the end of high school, the guarantees of his day-to-day life, his day-to-day purpose ended. He kept saying, "Mom, I'm worried about my future. I'm worried about my future."
These young adults have been in a public school setting probably since they were 3 years old. So they've had 18 years of a place to go that's safe and warm and nurturing. And nearing that last year, they're quickly approaching the reality that that's not going to be there.
And then as they get older, certainly I'm not getting any younger, you have to start thinking about, they're going to outlive you. What happens next? What happens when you're gone? Because there's no guarantees for him.
You know, like it or not, transition happens. And in the best case, you plan for it and you prepare. So there is a lot of fear. It's an unknown. What is my son or daughter going to do for those 30 plus hours a week that he or she's been in school?
It was extremely important to us that Jeremy's life after high school not become a day-to-day existence of watching television, there was a very real danger of that. Finding somebody like Provail was huge for us. And for us, it wasn't just about the services they offered, but how were they going to work with Jeremy? Because he's a special guy. He's got a lot to offer. And it was important to me that they got that. And Provail got that.
Provail is part of that bridge for a person's life after they get done with school. We feel a real commitment to kids and families that they be connected with organizations that will be there for them once they leave the school setting. And that Provail fills that need.
I am Jeremy's biggest handicap, because I don't trust the world. It's my job to protect him from the world. And I think by being overly protective with him, I could very easily hold him back. Provail and Richard Haynes in the Transition Academy have helped me to realize that Jeremy is a capable young adult. He's not my little boy. Richard helped us to navigate the process of him using public transportation, being safe in the community, knowing what money was and how to handle it, using a cell phone, having a job. You want him to have the same sense of accomplishment and pride every day when he comes home that we have in what we do.
Jeremy has tons of strengths. He's incredibly social. He will remember your name. He knows your story. One of the things that Provale is really good at when it comes to a job is taking those talents and trying to find a place where those can be used and be valued.
9, 10 balls over here. Want me to play for you?
Sure. Getting a job gives him such a sense of purpose. He feels he's making a contribution. It gives him a set of things that he can count on, a set of normalcy.
I just love my work. It's the best job I ever wished for. And it's just been amazing. I mean, I love it there, and it's just been great.
He loves going in and seeing his coworkers. He feels like they're a part of his life, and they're his friends. I feel it's very, very important for people to support Provale in their continued efforts to support our community. Because I think they really embrace the concept of supported employment and independence. They get it.
The community needs organizations such as Provale to help support families in this life after school. It takes a number of different people in the life of a person like Jeremy to really make his life full. Without the Provales of the world, it would be dependent upon his parents to create every opportunity that he has in life.
I am extremely, extremely fortunate that I found Provale and that they have become a part of our lives. I honestly don't know what I would do. We would be completely lost. I would be lost, Jeremy would be lost without them.
Oh, baby!
They support beyond Jeremy. They support me. They've educated me in the whole process. It is an organization that needs to be supported and allowed to grow because they only do great things.